Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to compare the PUBG gameplay between the Mi11X versus the OnePlus 80 device. So in this entire video, I'll try to go through all the advantages of buying the both phones and which phone has a better advantage and which has a better haptic feedback and better vibrations and which will be supporting the high graphics settings up to 90 FPS by default. So let's get started friends, and don't forget to watch till end of the video to get to know all entire comparison between the both phones OnePlus 80 versus the Mi11X device. So make sure to check this video friends, in case if you don't know which applications I'm using for the VPN applications to play the PUBG game. So this video will be very useful, and very soon the PUBG is also going to get launched in India with a different kind of naming as well. So first let's see what is the graphics settings you actually get in both phones. So let's see friends, and both phones are supporting at 120 refresh rate and both are turned on at 120 refresh rate in the settings. So let me try to keep the both phones side by side so you can actually see the difference for yourself. So is the settings and the graphics, and as you can see friends, so right now the OnePlus 80 supports the 90 FPS. As you can clearly see, the OnePlus 80 has a 90 FPS. So this is an update which I think 1 month back I did receive the 90 FPS update in this OnePlus 80, and whereas the Mi11X still I need to get the update in terms of the 90 FPS support in this phone, as you can see friends. So maybe very soon we might be able to get that kind of update, but not sure when we'll be getting, but definitely I'll keep you posted friends regarding the 90 FPS update in this phone. And there is a real-time FPS meter which you can use in the OnePlus and you can use even in the Mi11X as well. This is the kind of real-time FPS meter, so which is available in both phones. You can use it. And in terms of the graphics, absolutely the OnePlus 80 is slightly better than the Mi11X device. So another thing is that both phones, they do have a different kind of game optimization softwares. For example, Game Turbo, which is there in this Mi11X device, and in the OnePlus 80 as well, there is a Game Center which is present in the OnePlus 80. As you can see friends, so these are shortcuts you do get in this kind of small menu here, and here is a shortcut for the Game Turbo in the Mi11X device. So this was the comparison is side by side, you can see clearly. I think it's called a Game Space, not Game Center, but there is another option which is available in the settings if you go there. So there is an option for the haptic feedback enhancement, as you can see friends. So if you leave this option on, what happens is that when you're trying to fire in the PUBG game in the game, you'll feel some kind of haptic feedback. That's a very good advantage friends which you got in this OnePlus 80 mobile phone in terms of the haptic feedback functionality. So this is what I like. Every time I play the game in the OnePlus 80, you'll get really tactile feedback as well from the backside of the phone, which gives you the really good experience as well while playing the games, similarly like this. So let me try to quickly start the match and show you the just basic comparisons in the both phones. So in terms of the gameplay as well, both phones are really good in terms of the gameplay, no problem at all. So while gaming, so I'm using this OnePlus 80 a lot of months. I think it's been close to maybe 3 to 4 months of usage with this OnePlus 80 device. And overall, from the time to beginning till now, I did not have much kind of problems with this kind of OnePlus 80 device during my time of usage. So overall, it feels really good playing in this phone. But even in the Mi11X as well, it feels kind of good as well. So no issues much happening. But apart from the some kind of 4-finger touch gesture problems some users are experiencing in this phone. So apart from that, there's not much issues happening friends in this phone. So I'll try to keep you posted regarding the 4-finger gesture problem as well, what's going on here. But you will be able to play exactly 60 FPS throughout the time without any kind of issues in this phone. That's another one thing to consider. And in terms of the OnePlus 80 device, it's another good phone. As I said, you do get a very good haptic feedback as well. So when you're firing, that is one of my favorite feature which is present in this particular phone. And both phones, they tend to kind of get heat as well while gaming. And in terms of the customization option, I do feel Mi11X has a lot of customization option which is available. So where if you use the Game Turbo features, there you can see you do have plenty of options where you can change the voice changer if you want, and you can increase the colors and decrease the colors in case if you don't like. As you can see, these are the colors work. You can see complete enhancement of the colors happening, and you do get much more information about the real-time FPS meter. So instead of 120 FPS meter, so 120 FPS meter you can see here friends, the only reason is that this OnePlus 80 will be displaying either 60 FPS or 120 FPS number, that's it. So there is no other middle number it will be displaying. So but right now in this Mi11X device, we can actually see the real-time FPS meter on the top of the notification as well, as you can see here friends. So which will be the realistic, you'll get the realistic FPS count as well whenever you're trying to play the games in this particular phone. And both phones, they're having the same kind of loudspeaker, so dual loudspeaker setup is present in both phones, so it should be completely good even in both phones using the loudspeaker setup. It should not be that much kind of problem playing in the loudspeaker. And both phones, they don't have the 3.5mm jack as well earphones, so that's another thing. So only advantage, the OnePlus 8T has got two advantages. So one is supporting of the 90 FPS, and next is supporting of this haptic feedback while firing. So maybe in the future, even the MI11X should also bring similar kind of update as well. That is what I was expecting to be there in this phone, but unfortunately I was unable to use this kind of haptic feedbacks while gaming in this phone in the MI11X device, particularly when I am shooting. So that is what the difference is between the both phones. So this difference is a quick complete gameplay experience, and overall in my usage I don't have any much kind of problem apart from few four-finger issues sometimes, so which is happening, but I'll keep you posted regarding that issue as well very soon. But overall friends, this is a quick review between the both phones updates, and if you ask me which phone I will be preferring, I'll definitely prefer the OnePlus 8T at the time being, because of having the 90 FPS support and having very good haptic feedbacks so while firing. So that is what I like in this particular phone. So let's see whether the MI they'll be bringing that kind of haptic feedbacks or not into the. They need to integrate as well. In the OnePlus, they are integrated into the games. For example, in the Asphalt 9, when you're playing, you can actually feel the vibrations when you are giving the nitro or boost and racing as well. So the 4D vibrations are really useful in different application scenarios, in case if you want to try. So that's it, and this is a quick game through and a walkthrough about the game. So both phones are completely good, so not much issues in terms of the lagging and everything. So everything works completely fine in both phones. And the software interface I did like in the MI11X particularly friends, because of showing the real-time FPS statistics and a lot of other benefits. So this is what I like in the MI11X device. And in terms of the hardware thing, I do like this OnePlus 8T because of haptics and 90 FPS. So do let me in the comments below friends, what are your thoughts about this both smartphones, so which one you prefer and why. And both phones in terms of the performance wise as well, there should not be much difference, because Snapdragon 870 and the 865, they both are kind of close to each other. As you can see friends right now, so both phones I am playing at the moment. So they're reacting really good as well, so not much problems. And for more videos, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned friends, and thank you for watching this video. And that's it for this video friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.